Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Kellen here, and hopefully this video isn't too long, but you know how I do. Anyway, these niggas on Kick pissed me off once again. I'm here to tell you all about it. I'm gonna probably bring up 3 dudes in this, and I don't remember any of their names except for one, because it was the best. D-A space best. So that's the only one I can remember. Oh yeah, and then I don't remember any of the other ones. But anyway, let's get this started. Okay, this one guy that I don't remember the name of. His name, I think, his last name is Gonzalez. I don't remember what his first name is. He just started talking to me out of nowhere, and I posted a screenshot of this on my Snapchat. But he kept saying like, okay, well, I'll leave you to it, and I was like, okay. And this is at the very beginning of us talking. Yeah, then he was like, okay, well, it was nice talking to you. Me, thanks. Him. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Me, bye. Him, what's the matter? Me, nothing. Him, oh, okay, so let's keep talking. You just said goodbye to me 3 fucking times just to start up a conversation. Nigga, if you wanted to talk, then just fucking... What was that? What was that? I don't know. Sorry, I thought there was something on my covers. But anyway, so I was like, first off, you're annoying, because what was the point of that whole 3 fucking messages talking about you saying bye to me? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so then he started talking about stuff. He asked me if I listened to music and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah. And at one point, he asked me what I look for in a guy, and I just said shit like long hair, kind eyes, nice, pretty, taller than me, I guess, you know, and I said something like that, and I said a couple more things, but that was basically it. And then he responded, he read it, and then didn't respond for a while, and I was like, what happened? And then he was like, what happened? Well, I'm funny, and I used to have long hair, but I'm growing it back out. And I'm nice, and I'm pretty. Oh, and I smell good. So, and I like you. So, I was just like, okay, cool. Like, I didn't ask. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't. Okay, I guess, but. Yeah, and so then he kept asking if I could handle an older man, and shit like this. Like, first off, he had a profile picture of himself, I'll give him that, and then he sent me 2 pictures of himself at this point. And first off, he said he was pretty. I would go easy on that. Yeah, I would go a bit easy on that comment, because I was like, I mean, it's nice that you think that, but I'm not really thinking that. That's not really what I don't know, like, that's just not what I'm thinking. But anyway, he was like, can you handle an older man or something like that? And I was like, I don't even know how old you are. And, I always tell these niggas I'm 17. I'm actually 16, if you didn't know that. But I always tell them I'm 17. So, okay, that's it. So, yeah, I'm still a minor. I don't want to say I'm 18, because that gives them too many ideas. So, I still keep it in the minor age. So, yeah, 17, and then, yeah, I asked him how old he was, and he said he was 25, and I was like, you're fossilizing. And, he was like, that's so funny, that's so cute, you got jokes, I like that. He sent 5 fucking messages talking about my "you're fossilizing" joke. It wasn't, like, it was funny, but it was just a haha. It was just a haha, like, it was not that fucking funny, like, damn, it's like, are you being sarcastic? Like, damn, like, it wasn't that fucking funny, like, and then, yeah, after he told me he's 25, he kept asking me if I could handle an older man, and I was like, he asked me if I could handle an older man, and if I had a problem being with him, and I was like, I don't really care, like, you're the one that has the problem, like, that's your issue. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, I mean, you're the one that gotta worry about police, like, you're the one that gotta worry about the cops, like, I was like, that's not my fucking problem. Like, so I don't really give a fuck. Cause first off, I don't want to date you anyway, nigga. You're annoying and ugly. Well, he wasn't ugly, but he was not pretty, like I had said, or like he had said. So yeah, he just then he was like, well, who's gonna tell him? And I was like, I'm not gonna tell the police, but like, you still need to worry about that. And then he was like, well, it could be our little secret. And I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? So then anyway, he went on about that for a while, and then like maybe 30 minutes after, he had asked me, he said he wanted to cuddle, and I was like, I don't really like touching like that. He was like, okay. And then a bit, like, probably like 10 minutes later, he was like, I really wish you like touching stuff, like cuddling and kissing and stuff. And I was like, I said, yeah, I just thought about cuddling, actually, and I felt myself want to crawl out of my skin. Then I thought about kissing, and I was like, well, that doesn't seem too bad. But then I remembered lips are gross. Okay, how do I say that? Like I'm looking at myself, I'm like, oh, no. No, it was gonna happen. I told him that, and he was like, oh, okay, then was like sad about it or whatever. And then he kept wanting me to ask him questions to keep him awake. It's like, first off, I don't really care to know anything about you, so let's get that out of the way. Second off, I don't know what to ask. So like, I asked him like what kind of music he liked and stuff like that, and asked him what his favorite genre was and stuff like that. And then I just started asking, like, what's your favorite moon phase? What phone do you have? Like, what's your favorite dinosaur? Like, what? And at one point, I had asked, like, 7 questions, and he was like, no, you're gonna make me fall asleep, keep asking me questions. I was like, I have asked you 7 fucking questions. What more could I possibly inquire about? I know what your favorite color is. I know who your favorite artist is. Like, that, I mean, do I need to know anything else? Do I? I don't know. But, fuck. But then, yeah, and eventually he fell asleep, I guess. And then, yeah, he's talking to me right now. And, I made the mistake of saying that I'm learning Russian right now. I think I'm actually gonna stop saying that. Because, much as I do like talking about it, they always want me to say something. And it's just like, it's always awkward when they put you on the spot like that. Because it's like, I know I can say stuff, but it's like, I don't know what to say. Like, so then, I went to my notes and just found this sentence so that I didn't have to think, and typed it out, and he was like, well, you know I can't read or say it, right? So can you send a video of yourself saying it? And I was like, oh my god, nigga, go. But first off, copy the message, go into Google Translate, and hear the fucking voice recording and say it out loud. Like, I mean, I could say the fucking sentence, it was easy, but it was like, I don't really, I don't want to. I just don't want to. How about that? You're annoying. And so then he kept fucking telling me, and this was like 20 fucking minutes ago. He was like, get up. Get out of your bed and go out. And I was just like, we're on, like, he lives in Colorado, okay? And I was just like, we're on quarantine. We're not supposed to leave our houses unless it's essential. And he was all like, oh, okay, so y'all really aren't allowed to leave? And it's like, nigga, both of us live in America. Nobody is supposed to leave. This is essential. Like, I just fucking got done telling you. And he was like, well, I think it's different different places. I was like, it's a nationwide order. And I looked up, is Colorado supposed to be on quarantine? Does Colorado allow you to dine in restaurants? And they said no. So it's like, this nigga 25 years old don't understand it. Like, what? Anyway, so that's all about that nigga. This other dude, which I actually hadn't thought about until just now. I don't remember what his name was either, of course, but his username was of a black anime character with purple hair. And he had started asking me when he first started talking to me, you know, they always ask you, the men, they're always like, hi, how are you? What are you doing right now? Do you masturbate? Those are the 4 first messages you're gonna get. And I was like, and every time they fucking send some sexual shit like that, like, it's just like, I always say, like, can we talk about something else? Like, do you have anything else that you could talk about? Anything else? Damn. So then, anyway, I can't remember what he said after that. And then, I mentioned again to this new dude that I had, you know, been learning Russian and stuff like that, and then he asked me a bunch of questions about that, and, you know, like, what I liked about it, why I did it, and they were actually pretty thought-provoking questions, and I answered them, and it was fun. And then he asked me once, it was like a few messages we were talking about Russian and stuff, and then he had asked me what kind of music I liked, and I said rock and metal mostly, and he was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that, you're a hardcore girl, and I was like, thanks. And okay, like, okay. And he's like, do you like anything else that's hardcore? And I was like, I couldn't think of anything else that could be considered hardcore, like, at the time, besides drugs. And I told him that. I was like, the only thing hardcore I can think of is drugs. And I was like, I don't do, like, heroin. Like, I don't do heroin or meth or anything like that. And he was like, yeah, but, like, what about sex? What about hardcore sex? And I was like, first off, the nigga already asked me if I was a virgin. And I said yes. So I was like, I was like, bruh, how are you? That had pissed me off. Like, we were having a pleasant conversation, and then you got to bring it back to something crazy. I was like, first off, I don't want to have sex, and I'm not, no, what the fuck kind of question is that? Damn, like, can y'all talk about anything else besides something fucking sexual? God damn, I'm fucking tired of that shit. Oh my god. You don't have no other talking points. No other talking points. You ain't got no other talking points. Nigga, you dumb. Nigga, you stupid! Oh my... No. But anyway, this other dude, this is the name of the guy I can remember, The Best. This was The Best. I talked to him last night, and he was fucking annoying as well. He did the, hi, how are you? You suck dick? I was like, I don't know, do you? And he was like, I eat pussy. Didn't ask. I didn't ask if you did, so, and I didn't want to know, anyway, so, and so then, what else he do? He really just got on my last fucking nerve. Yeah, and so, he said, I eat pussy, and then I didn't respond to that, and then he was like, do you play guitar? And I was like, yes, why? And then he was like, and I posted a screenshot of this on Instagram, and he was like, calm down. You're so defensive. And I was like, I'm defensive because I answered your fucking question, nigga? You asked me if I play guitar, I said, yes, why? And he was like, a simple yes would have sufficed. Excuse me for trying to carry on the fucking conversation about something that's actually intriguing. Yes, why is not defensive. Yes. Why do you want to know? That's not fucking defensive, nigga. What? Like, am I not getting it? That's not fucking offensive, okay? And then he said that I had an attitude or something like that, and I was like, okay, first off, okay, whose fault is that? Because I don't really usually have an attitude when anybody talks to me. I try to be as nice to everybody on Kick as possible, but it's like, some niggas like you just pissing me the fuck off. Damn. And then he had asked me for a photo of myself, and I was like, no, you don't have a profile picture, I'm not sending one. And then he sent me a picture of himself. He's not attractive enough to be acting like that. You're not attracted to be asking random girls if they suck dick and tell them to calm down when you are a 4. I'm serious. You don't have that authority. You don't have that right. Okay? Like, damn. Okay. Oh my god. But yeah, and then he kept asking to see pictures of my body or something like that, and I was like, I don't even have any fucking photos, except for on my depop, pretty much, and like, those aren't like good photos. Like, I mean, I don't know, but it's like, I don't have any just stored on my phone, because I don't ever take any. And he kept thinking that I was scared because I didn't want to send it. And I was like, how about this? Okay, if you want to see what my body looks like, look up Mariah Carey from 1990 to 1995, because our bodies are pretty similar. And he never wanted to look it up because he just wanted to see a picture of me. And and it's like, first off, nigga, I have told you a million fucking times at this point, I'm not sending you a fucking photo of myself, period. Like, not even of my face. So, I mean, if you don't want to look up what Mariah Carey looked like from 1990 to 1995, that's okay. But nigga, you're not getting a photo of me. You're not getting a photo of me either. Like, okay, like, how about that? And I was like, and then I think he asked me what I was looking for on the app at one point. I was like, money, or something like that. Or I can't remember what he said, but he said that I was used to dudes like kissing my feet or something like that. And I was like, okay, first off, besides niggas on Kick, no dudes in real life at least call me attractive very often. Like, the last time I remember getting hit on was on December 2018. So over a fucking year ago. So it's like, like, that's just not happening. Like, so no, I'm not used to that shit at all, except for when I'm on Kick. But in real life, no, I'm fucking not. And he was all like, well, people in real life probably don't think you're attractive because of that attitude. Nigga, the reason I have an attitude is because you are fucking irritated. That's why I have a fucking attitude. Because in real life, nigga, I don't even fucking speak. I don't even fucking speak. Nobody would know if I had an attitude or not because I'm not talking, period. So, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about, for real. Like, you're the reason I have an attitude right now. Because, like, I mean, even at times, like, in real life, when I do speak to people, like, I'm not just gonna be a dick to them. Like, I'm not gonna be a bitch. Like, I try to be nice. I try to be fucking polite. Like, but it's like, they would never know if I had a fucking attitude. Because I'm not fucking speaking. And I told him that. And then, I don't know. And then, he had said that, he had asked me, like, has a guy ever been interested, like, genuinely interested in you before? And I was like, I have no fucking clue. And, he was like, okay, well, I'm interested in you and your body. And I was like, okay, first off, you should have just cut it off at you. Because like, this nigga had been begging for a picture of my fucking body this whole conversation. And then wanted to say this. It's like, I was just like, no, what you're interested in is seeing pictures of my body, like you just fucking admitted to. You barely know anything about me. And then he has sent this, and oh my god, I wish I could pull it up and read it word for word about what he said, because he said, this is what I know about you. And it was something like, you're very beautiful, you're intelligent, you have a beautiful voice, and he had never heard me sing before, so it's like, how do you fucking know that? You sometimes like to be seen, you have confidence issues, you're insecure, you're depressed, probably have anxiety. What else did he say? That's all I can remember, but that was most of it. I got most of it, but I was like, there's one thing or something else that he said that was just not fucking true. But anyway, it was like the fucking depression comment. I was like, I do not have fucking depression. I have never had fucking depression ever. Like, how would he even gather that? Because I never alluded to being sad or like unmotivated or any of the symptoms of depression. I don't want to, like, I mean, he was right on the mark with being anxious. Okay, you got that right. But anxiety, depression, that does not describe me, okay? It does not, and I told him that, and he was like, Well, I was just doing an educated guess. So are you gonna send me a photo? And I was like, probably not. And he was like, oh, okay. And then 5 minutes later came back and was like, it's because I have a small dick, ain't it? And he had sent me a picture of his body earlier that I forgot to mention. And it was him standing in the mirror in, like, boxers, and he didn't have a shirt on, and his dick in question, first off, I know was fucking fake, because it was the shaft part of it was shaped, it had corners, like it had sharp edges, as well as the head part. It looked like a fucking building block. So, I don't know what your dick looks like, because I know that wasn't it in that photo. I don't know if it's fucking small or not, but I know it wasn't whatever you tried to say in that fucking photo you sent me earlier. I know that's right. And I told him, yeah, I was like, I don't know if your dick is small or not, and I don't want to know, do not send me a photo. I had to make sure I emphasize that. And how about this? I just don't want to send you a fucking photo. Look up the fucking Mariah Carey pictures and call it a day. And then I sent him this long message after, and then it didn't fucking send. And I can't remember what it said, but that's him. And this dude I'm talking to right now, and I actually just remember his name is Mike. His name is Mike I'm talking to right now, and he tried to pull one of the sugar daddy scams, a while ago, and where, you know, he asked for my bank login and stuff. Wasn't buying it. Wasn't buying it now, but, he came and talked to me today, or is currently still probably talking to me. And it wasn't about sugar daddy stuff, thank God. But he was asking me, you know, what I was doing and stuff, listening to music, of course. And I was like, bruh, go-to answer is always listening to music. I'm usually not listening to music most of the fucking time. I'm literally sitting in silence. Like, okay, but, that's what I told him. And, he had asked me what are my hobbies, and I said listening to music and learning Russian. Mistake. Don't fucking say you're learning a second language. Don't fucking say you're learning a second language. Period, okay? Like, it's not. Sorry, I don't know. My eyes are very dark. Okay, anyway, I told him I was learning Russian, whatever, and he was like, oh, okay, can you, say a couple words? And it's like, I mean, I can, but... So I sent him, Привет, and that means, hello, informal, I mean. And, he was like, when I sent him just the word, and he was like, what does that mean? I was like, hello. He's like, oh, that's cool. Tell me more. I don't want to, and then I sent the word яблоко, and that means apple. And then he was all like, wow, that's cool. He didn't ask me what it means this time. It was like, you know, like, he was like, it's funny because the words look a little weird. Or no, it was something like, he was saying something about how, like, the words are looking a little funny. And it's because I was typing them in Russian. Like, I wasn't, so, yeah. Yes, they're going to look funny because they're in another fucking language, nigga. Like, I wasn't typing them in the English alphabet. I was typing them in the Russian Cyrillic alphabet. Yeah, so it's going to look different. What the fuck kind of point are you trying to make? Because I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what point you're trying to make here. But that pissed me off. And then he had asked me, what bands I like, and, no, he had asked me what my favorite one was, and I was like, Ginger. And then, he was all like, well, he must be a pretty good artist for a pretty girl like you to be, your favorite, or their favorite, I don't fucking know. I don't know. And then he was like, or is it a she? And I was like, it's a band, so it's not he or she. And then I was, oh my god, I don't know. It's just, pretty much moral of all 4 of these little anecdotes is that they're fucking idiots. That's really the point I'm trying to make here. They're not smart. They are not smart. They are not smart, and they get on my nerves, and they just piss me off. Just a little song for you guys, just a little song. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here, though. Like, it was just some fucking stories. This video was kind of a mess, but I just woke up, so. But like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notifications every time I